Your word is your wand, filled with magic and power. The universe emphasizes the power of the word. Power moves, but is never moved. When you stand calm and serene, when your appearance is against you, when you are in non-resistance, when you have a good appetite, feel contented and happy, you have reached mastery. It is said that a small rudder on a big ship in the hands of a skilled captain can set a course and keep the course in the face of the strongest winds. Your tongue is the small rudder on that big ship because the skilled captain and you have the power to rebuke the winds and the waves. You have the power to control the conditions. Your word is your wand, and you can transform apparent failures into success by training your mind and taming your tongue. By thy word thou shalt be justified, and by thy word thou shalt be condemned. Death and life are in power of the tongue. So you have the power to change an unhappy condition by waving the wand of your word over it.
Source always answers you. It's just sometimes it doesn't happen in the moment of your asking.
Learn how to speak the word. In the place of sorrow appears joy. In the place of sickness appears health. In the place of lack appears plenty. For example, a woman came to Florence for a treatment for prosperity. This woman possessed just $2 in the world. Florence said to her, "We bless your $2 and know that you have the magic purse of the Spirit. It can never be depleted. As money goes out, immediately money comes back in. Under grace, in perfect ways. I see the magic purse always crammed, jammed, filled with money. Yellow bills, green bills, pink checks, blue checks, white checks, currency, gold and silver. I see your magic purse bulging with abundance." She replied, "Oh, I can feel my bag heavy with money." And she was so filled with faith that she gave Florence $1 as a love offering. Florence did not dare refuse a love offering because when two or more come together, I will be there. I had spoken the word, sent it off to the universe. Therefore, it was important that Florence would hold the picture of plenty. Shortly afterwards, the woman was made a gift of $6,000. Remember, this was in 1925. Fearless faith and the spoken word brought it to pass. The affirmation of the magic purse is very powerful, and it brings a vivid picture to mind. It is impossible not to see your purse or wallet filled with money when using the words crammed and jammed. The theater of the mind, the imaging faculty, is the creative faculty that is important to choose words which bring a flash of fulfillment of the demand spoken. Never force a picture by visualizing. Let the divine idea flash into your conscious mind. Then the student is working according to and with the divine design. Listen to The Game of Life and How to Play It in Jane's playlist. The first chapter, titled The Game. You must know the truth of every situation which confronts you. There is no truth in lack or limitation. Wave that wand over your word, over all fear, doubt, anxiety, anger, resentment, because those low vibrations, those lower level emotions, pull down the cells of the body, shock the nervous system, and are the causes of disease and disaster. Happiness and health must be earned by absolute control of the emotional nature. Training your mind and taming your tongue allows you to clearly see, hear, and feel what you are projecting to the world. Your word is your wand. Your universal supply is endless and immediate. All of your needs are manifest instantly on the external. Remember, Wayne Dyer says, when you believe it, you will see it. For example, a woman at sea awoke in the morning hearing the foghorns blowing. A dense fog had settled on the ocean with no signs of clearing. She immediately spoke the word. There is no fog in the divine mind, so let the fog be lifted. I give thanks for the sun. Your word is your wand. Soon the sun came out. For you have dominion over the elements, over all created things. Every man has power to lift the fog in his life. It may be a fog of lack of money, love, happiness, or health. Your only job is to give thanks for the sun.
You're not expecting the answer to come. You trust Esther's process of being able to deliver the clarity more than you trust your own process of being able to deliver the clarity.
Yes.
But there is really no difference. You have the same access.
I'm looking for something that I can say, yes, I've received guidance, as opposed to just saying, well, that feels good.
Well, watch for it. We understand that, but watch for evidences of it. Watch for thoughts that occur to you just as someone else speaks it. And those kinds of things happen to you all day, every day. Mm. And the more you stop and acknowledge them, then the more you remind yourself, I am receiving and I am consciously aware of that which I am receiving.
Person who is reemerged in a non-physical would like Esther to be aware of. So when Esther, with all of the moving around of her thoughts, will be in the middle of a thought, very often a bird will do something really interesting, like land right next to her or even on her, or appear at her window and stay there until she thinks, oh, what was I just thinking about? Or dive bomb into the swimming pool for no apparent reason. And so whatever symbols you have come to consciously agree upon, your inner being will use them incessantly to punctuate points.
Okay. Because I see number patterns a lot in my life.
That's primarily what it is about.
Okay.
Play the game. Decide that you like 222 or 333 or 444 or 555 or 666. And notice that you wake up at 222 and 333 and 444 and 555 and 666. Whatever agreement you make will be the advantage that your inner being will offer to you.
As long as I stay away from 666.
No reason to.
So it basically has the meaning that I apply to it.
It does. Everything does. But that's not to put it down in any way.
Sure.
That's not to make it unimportant. It's very important. It is your agreement of understanding. It's your agreement to pay particular attention. In time, you'll be so focused in all moments that you won't need those extra emphasis to make you pay attention. You'll be so tuned to the feeling of your very subtle emotions that you'll have those understandings. But meanwhile, those more bulky, obvious ones will do just fine.
The guidance that comes forth from within is not guiding you away from problems. It's always guiding you toward the well-being that is natural to you. And so, as you acknowledge that your life experience is always in the now, and that guidance is always present in the now, then you begin to notice more and more and more that you are not alone ever, that there is a full functioning consciousness, God force, the energy that creates worlds flowing through you. And the impact of that, as it is focused into the specifics of your now, could not be better, could not be more meaningful. In other words, there is not time for you to interpret all of the nuances of the knowledge. In other words, it would make you crazy. You really don't want it. You are so much happier being guided in the flow. And so you receive hundreds of thousands of impulses in every day that lead you and guide you toward the well-being that is natural. You're zigging and zagging with well-being while there are things of not well-being that are potentially around that you don't have vibrational access to. Really, you do not want constant, steady, chattering kind of guidance about all of that. The impulse is a much more sophisticated way to go. Really, it is. The guidance that takes place in any moment relative to the content and movement in your body would be more than you could interpret in words in an entire lifetime. 1 minute of what goes on in terms of consciousness in your body, you could not express in words in an entire lifetime. When you are wanting something different than you have, the usual reason that it doesn't unfold quickly for you is because of your incessant attention upon what is. It's in vibrational form. It's in the state of becoming, but it hasn't come out where you can see it yet. And you're addicted to what you can see and hear and smell and taste and touch, so much so that you would rather think about and talk about what you can see and hear and smell and taste and touch rather than only about what you can feel, even though everything that you want is over here in this vibrational reality in the process of becoming. But you cannot ever get to the full manifestation of your desire if you are focused upon what is. And you cannot work it out here in the physical manifestations. Here is the vortex, and here is where your inner being stands. And here is the vibration that is pure, and here is where everything that you want is. But it's in vibrational form, and you must be the receiver. You must be the allower. You are the one who will perceive it. You are the one who will interpret it. You've got to get in the receiving mode, which means you have to be in a vibrational frequency where the thoughts and impulses occur to you. Following the impulse always leads you to something that's more fun and more fun and more fun and more fun, provided that that is coming from your source energy point of view. So when you're mad at someone and you get the impulse to call them up and tell them off, that impulse is not coming from source. There are all kinds of things that are leading you to all kinds of things, but you got to be in the receptive mode in order to get that pure signal.